Hey, Mike here, michaelpitluck.com, and in this video, I just want to show you how to create a split test on an opt-in page with Thrive themes, all right? Specifically, Thrive Architect. Not Thrive, well, Thrive Architect and Thrive Optimize. So this is the page I want to split test, and it's just an opt-in page to collect an email. So I'm going to go to edit this page with Thrive Architect. And inside of Thrive Architect, I can access the split testing option, Thrive Optimize. So we'll wait for this page to load. And on the right-hand side, this little bar right here, we see AB, so create new test. So we'll select this. And we need to add a new variation. I can duplicate this variation, and then I can go ahead and change one thing. And typically when you're split testing an opt-in or anything, an OTO, Facebook ads, you want to just try to test one variable at a time. So for example, I would duplicate this and then just change the headline, for example. And then I could see which headline performs better. But in this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to test two actually completely different landing pages. And so I'm going to just add a new variation here instead of duplicating. So I'll add a new variation, and I'm going to edit this variation, which is going to open this variation in Thrive Architect. Now, I've already saved the variation that I want to use using Thrive Architect's templates. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to select templates here in the module search bar or whatever. And I'm just going to drop it in there, and it's going to ask me what template I want to use. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm going to select this one, the lead free template home 1. I'm going to choose the template and just double check that it's the right thing. So you can see this one's very similar, simple layout, and just different copy, different headline, different bullet copy, different, this is a video here, but in the other one that I'm testing, it's a picture. Then the button's the same, and then in the other one I have a bunch of testimonials. So I'm just going to go ahead and test these. I guess I'll hit save work right here. And then I'm going to jump back over to the AB so we can get the testing going on. So here we go. We have variation 1, and here we have variation 2. And so those are the two that I want to test, and here we can distribute traffic evenly. So for example, if this was off right here, I could hit this button, it'll switch it back to 50%. If I had 3 variations, then it would jump to 33%. And so that's it. I just want to split test these two. So up in the top right corner, I'm going to hit setup and start A/B test and test name. And so I don't really care what I'm going to call this here, just something kind of descriptive. So maybe, I have no idea. Let's see, proof, because the other one has proof, the original has proof versus a home. And the home is the copy, the variation 2 is actually the opt-in that I use on my home page. So I'm just going to use this. There's so many changes here, so I'm not going to add a short description. I just want to get the test running. So I'm going to enable automatic test winner settings. Let's see what's on here. So minimum of 100 conversions or 14 days, minimum of 14 days. And in order for Thrive Architect to automatically declare a winner, one of the variations has to have a 95% chance of beating the other one. All right, so I'm going to turn this off because I'm just going to monitor it manually, I guess, and then hit next. And then what is the goal? It's not a revenue goal. It's not a, well, this would be a good goal because both of these pages are going to redirect to an OTO. But what I want is a subscription goal. Okay, so let's just hit subscription because both of these have a Thrive leads element on the page. And so Thrive is able to recognize when something goes through its lead elements, and so it's able to capture and track the subscriptions on each page. And so here's a description. Measure the number of visitors who subscribe to your website or on your website. It's not very good language there. Please make sure you add at least one lead generation form on each variation for the conversions to be counted. So this is it right here. And I have a lead generation on both pages. So we'll go ahead and start the test. And cool, so you could see the test running here on the page. It says this is the control. And so just to show you really quick, we can preview each of these right here. So as you can see, a benefit-driven headline. We have kind of 1-2 punch bullets here. Okay, here's like a nice big benefit and then a little bit more of a description. Another difference between this and the variation, this is the control right here, is when I click on here, then it prompts a opt-in box, a light box, and the exact same light box pops up when I click on the button. Here I have some proof, I have some more proof, and then I have another button on the bottom. So that's the control. And I just want to get a sense for how this compares to this guy. This was actually my control. This one's been running for a long time. And depending on the traffic source, it has different rates of conversion. But what I want to do is just funnel everything down into one opt-in, so either this one or the other one. And I have this set up as the control right now. It doesn't really matter. And I just want to see which one performs better. So that's why I set up the split test. And then this jumps to an OTO. So if I just put in an email address here, you'll see that it's going to hop on over to an OTO page. This is going to redirect because of deadline funnel to a sales page because I'm already past my own deadline. Okay, but that's it. That's how you set up a Thrive. That's how you set up a split test in Thrive Optimize. And I figure just cover some other things as well, but that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. Please like the video, share the video if you enjoyed the content. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to know when new videos are posted. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later.